We're recording, so let's get into it. Alright, so MrPikPiks sticking with his Shulk. And we got Archer with his duck hunt, so I want to say I've seen Archer's duck hunt once before somewhere, but I honestly can't remember it. So let's see what he brings to the table. So one for the air dodge read, but MrPikPiks knows well enough that down throw is something to always jump out of, so I don't think you're ever going to catch him off guard with that. Okay, good weight on there. Unfortunately, not the right follow-up, though I wouldn't be so surprised if some lag kind of messed up some things there. Okay. Ew, lag. Oh. Okay, there were good hesitation from both of them right there. Okay. Yeah, this lag I feel like is going to be messing up a lot. Okay, that was a really bad clay pigeon right there. I don't know if he wanted to go for that or a different option. You could have definitely thrown out a can to immediately alleviate the pressure from yourself right there. That way you both would have had to been reset at neutral. Yeah, so MrPikPiks is just laying out his usual wall. Definitely we can, one thing I can tell is MrPikPiks isn't counter-walling all that much. When I was playing against him, I felt like my projectiles were actually doing the job that they needed to do. So definitely it's something you could do. Shulk is able to counter your projectiles extremely well though, don't get me wrong. Would have not gone for that down air there, that takes way too long, would have been best to go for a nair. One good thing you can know as a duck hunt versus a Shulk is that all of your aerials are going to come out infinitely faster than his are. So if he went for a bear or a nair there, he most likely would have killed him off the side. But if not, he would have just been sent back to the stage. But if he was lucky, he could have been killed off the top. So that's definitely one thing to keep in mind. As long as you are within, I would say, the 15% range above or below, you should be able to hit Shulk with an aerial. If you go for the 50-50 can aside. The only way he can avoid you is if he air dodges immediately, which is what the Shulk should do, but in this case, MrPikPiks is highly aggressive, so he didn't do that at all. Would have definitely gone for a back throw there, does the most damage. Also, Shulk having a shield no matter what, you are not going to kill him at all. Heaviest character in the entire game, so don't even bother with that. Fortunately, because of that mistake, he's going to eat a fair for that. Definitely one thing that Archer should have done is recovered with the can, because that way if he did get hit by that fair, they would have both gotten hit by a can, and would have put both of them in a bad position, and that's better than just having one of you in a bad position. And also the knockback should have saved him from the can. That's not going to do it. Oh, he almost got the dare there. Just misspaced that slightly. If he spaced it correctly, I believe he would have been able to get him with the first hit of dare into the second one, and then been able to get him with the spike. Okay, good up smash. Okay. Ooh, he waited too long on the up smash. If he did slightly earlier, he would have been able to catch him. So, one option I have not seen MrPikPiks go for, I'm not sure if he's just not confident in his read, is in the Zero video of him playing on For Glory. There's one thing he mentioned where Shulk is actually able to cover every single get-up option with up B out of shield. So basically what you do is you stand right where you stand, I would say, slightly behind, okay, if you look at the bottom platforms of Battlefield, stand slightly behind the ledge of that platform, and then just sit in shield. And then if they jump, you can get it with up B. If they do standard get up, you can react with up B. And if they do roll, you can just up B, reverse up B, and you can catch them like that. Literally every single option, if they're at a high enough percent, that should be a kill confirm. So unfortunately, Archer is not going to find that up smash to connect. Honestly, one thing I'm seeing Archer not going for is mini setups. That's going to take it, especially with jump not alert. Unfortunately, he does not hold off the rapid jab as long as he normally should. But I'm going to partially blame that on the lag. It's kind of hard to tell when you should be doing it or not. So yeah, the chase down from MrPikPiks right now is just absolutely relentless. Doesn't seem like he's giving Archer much room to breathe at all. Okay, so right now, ooh. Okay, good reaction right there, though I'm definitely going to blame that one on lag. Though, could have been a read he had earlier. Okay, gonna catch him with the can juggle. So now that he is out of Smashman auto art, it's going to be harder for him to kill. Though, when he's in jump, oh, he was definitely going to go for that 50-50. Unfortunately, I think lag played a part. Okay, he's going to catch that read. Unfortunately, lag played a big part. Yo, sup, Tower Knight. We're just doing friendlies right now. Unfortunately, I would say we have capped out the entrance. Right now, this is what our lineup looks like for our friendlies. We got, yeah, White Husky, Queen Ant, Sleepy. Yeah, I know that lag. Still got one more game. Don't worry, GG's is a word we all use. You do. Yo, Tower Knight, are you actually following me on Twitch? Because if you aren't, you should see the Twitch alert that I set up for it. Alright, going to Town City. Definitely think this is actually good. Good decision for Archer on this part. Since Duck Hunt does like to kill vertically, definitely one of the shortest ceilings in the game. Will help out immensely with that. Unfortunately, the platform layout is only somewhat beneficial to watch. It's way more situational than Battlefield or Dreamland, but we are still able to use it. Yo, you should just do a follow so you can just see the Twitch alert go off. So right now, MrPikPiks is sticking to his usual walling game, doing a very good job. He's actually using the Buster Art. As I said earlier in one of his matches that I didn't see him using it. Oh, he got the shield break! And he is fucking dead! Oh, GG's. GG's. Oof. Oof, he's gonna have to shake that one off. That was quite dirty. What else can you say about that? Really? Oh, solid play from MrPikPiks though. Using that Buster Art perfectly. Hey! Okay, now you've seen it. And thanks for following. Okay, there's gonna catch up. Unfortunately, we are suffering from quite a bit of lag. it's definitely going to be playing a big factor into this match, especially playing as a Duck Hunt. You got to be very precise about all your inputs. Having just even a slight time change could mess up your entire setup. So definitely input lag, while it will mess up your opponent, it will also mess up the dog as well. Yeah, no, it's unfortunately it hasn't been too kind to us today. Like, we did have a pretty good period where lag wasn't that much of an issue, but yeah, unfortunately towards the end of the day, it has been. I hope it's not my place at the moment. But then again, not really sure. Okay, let's see if Archer's able to take at least one stock off of MrPikPiks. Him being in Jumpman Auto Art, I bet you can at least get an up air. Not that up air. Can't go for hard ruthless like that. I mean, you can, but it's not going to work. Alright, so I'm not seeing... So the biggest issue I'm seeing right now is Archer hasn't been really setting up all that much. As I was saying, you can definitely set up against Shulk, and he hasn't been really good for anti-setups, and GG's. MrPikPiks going to take that. But yeah, Archer, for you, make sure you're setting up against a Shulk. He is slow and laggy, so you definitely have the time to do it. So make sure you take that time to do that, and then just punish him accordingly. You're much faster than he is, and you just need to make sure you know what each one of his mid-auto arts are going to do. But if you get that, then it should be good.